Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order. And we're going to start with some of the trade papers and some of the odds and ends that came with our comics. First up is the World of Archie, Jumbo Comics. I love the little format of these books. They're great for kids. Kids love them. Great to have in your car instead of playing DVDs for them all day long. Restocked some of the restocks that should have been in last week but arrived this week. We got in Lady Mechanica Volume 3, More Silver Coin Volume 1, from DC, Sensational Wonder Woman Volume 1, phenomenal book. Sean Murphy, Batman, Curse of the White Knight, absolutely wonderful. These were kind of cool. We got in some comics that have been signed. This is signed by Frank Forte, The Asylum of Horrors. Comes with a nice little certificate of authenticity on the back, and then some advertising for some of his other stuff. So that's kind of neat, very affordable. And then we have a signed Tarot Witch of the Black Rose, issue 124. This is a studio edition that they have signed, and again, it comes with a nice suggested price, and that's what that is. Some Mad Magazine came in this week. And then this is a comic that you'll see later, but it'll obviously be normal size comic and not this size. But this release from Scout Comics called Corset has this premiere size and then a standard comic size. But that is issue 1 of Corset that came out this week, and I thought that was kind of a neat format. Getting right to the comics. From Marvel, we have issue 75 of The Amazing Spider-Man. And then some of the beautiful variants, just unbelievably gorgeous variant edition there. I think that's a Gleason variant, if I'm not mistaken. The guy's stuff just takes off like nobody's business. I thought this was one of the, should have been up for cover of the week. Lee In-hyuk, Amazing Spider-Man variant, just gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, you also have the Scotty Young variant, which is pretty wild. And then the Stormbreakers variant for Amazing Spider-Man 75. And then I think this is either the Retailer Thank You or the 1 in 25 variant. But there's that variant as well, which is just outstanding. From American Mythology Productions, we have issue 2 of American Mythology Monsters. And from DC, a one-shot called Are You Afraid of Darkseid? Archie Comics, we have Archie's Halloween Spectacular, which is coming up for Fox's as well. Will be the last Saturday in October, and we'll have comics like this published just for that day that'll be free. Also from DC, issue 1 of Arkham City, The Order of the World. Looks to be very intriguing. And then there's the intriguing variant cover, just gorgeous. Again, could be up for cover of the week, as could this Retailer Thank You that came along with it. From Wake Entertainment, we have issue 8 of Essentia. Why did you go to the store? Because Essentia never gets old. Then from Marvel, we have Avengers, Tech On Avengers, issue 3. And then we have the Peach Momoko variant for Avengers, Tech On Avengers. From DC, issue 114 of Batman, part of their Fear State. And then the gorgeous Batman cardstock variant. And then we have the other variant as well, I believe to be the 1 in 25 or the Retailer Thank You. Thank you, Toot. And then we have Batman The Adventures Continue, Season 2, and that's issue 5. And there's the issue 5 variant, which we did eventually get our A covers for issue 4, for those of you interested. It is in your pull list if you haven't picked them up yet. From Zenoscope, we have Belle, Headless Horseman, again tying into our Halloween theme for the month. From Blue Juice Comics, issue 1 of Billy the Kit. Ahoy Comics has issue 1 of Blacksmith. Not the guy that fixes horseshoes. It's Black's Myth. And then from Mad Cave, we have Bountiful Garden, issue 2. Boom Studios, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue 30. From Marvel, issue 33 of Captain Marvel. And then I believe they're calling this their Masterpieces variant. The Captain Marvel variant is Deathbird. Also from Marvel, issue 10 of Champions, or as we say in Southern Illinois, Champions. And then we have from Black Caravan, Cherry Blackbird, issue 3. From Ablaze Publishing, we have issue 1 of the Marion, Beyond the Black River. Thank you so much. There's the corset from Scout Comics, issue 1 that we talked about, so you can get it in this standard format or that larger format, your choice. We carry them both here at Fox's. DC, Crush and Lobo, issue 5. And there's the cardstock variant for that. From Marvel, we have issue 2 of Dark Ages. And beautiful variant for that. Also from Marvel, we have issue 1 of Darkhold. And then from DC, we have DC Horror, The Soul Plumber, issue 1. Looks very intriguing. And there's the variant cover there. Also from DC Horror, we have The Conjuring, The Lover, issue 5, and that's out of the 5 that were scheduled. And then we have the VHS tape variant, which is right there for The Conjuring, The Lover. From Marvel, we have issue 3 of Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood. And also from Marvel, Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood, issue 3, the variant. Also from Marvel, we have Defenders. And I'm thinking that Defenders is issue 3. And then part of their Masterpiece variants, for Defenders is Namor. And then next up, also from Marvel, we have Eternals Celestia. And then we have the Rob Liefeld 30th anniversary of Deadpool variant for Eternals #1, Celestia. Also from Marvel, Excalibur issue 24. And again, part of their Masterpiece variants, we have Captain Britain. From Image Publishing, issue 16 of Firepower. From Marvel, Hellions, issue 16. And again, part of their Masterpiece variants. Hellions issue 16's Masterpiece variant is Psylocke. From Image, we have issue 6 of Hey Kids Comics. From Scout Comics, we have issue 1 of The Impure. Highly anticipated title this week in Fox's is Dynamite Publishing's Jennifer Blood #1. And we have a myriad of covers. That's the A cover. There's your B cover. Here's your C cover. I think there is a D cover. And then I think you have the G cover, which is a retailer thank you. And then there is a black and white H cover thank you. From DC, we have The Joker Presents a Puzzle Box. And this is issue 3. And then there's the cardstock variant for that. Also from DC, issue 4 of Justice League Infinity. From Coffin Comics, we have issue 2 of Lady Death, Treacherous Infamy. Seems to be cold wherever Lady Death is. And there's the variant cover for Lady Death, Treacherous Infamy. Dark Horse Comics is up next with issue 2 of Last Flight Out. Kind of looks like Afghanistan. And then also from Dark Horse Comics, issue 3 of Lucky Devil. Boom Studios is up next with Magic, issue 7 for Magic the Gathering. They have the Hidden Spark variants for issue 7, and we carry those. That's another variant for issue 7, and then the retailer thank you for issue 7. Marvel, and IDW go together to put out the Marvel Action series, and that's Marvel Action Origins, issue 4. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 3 of Scotty Young's The Me You Love in the Dark. Boom Studios is up next with issue 12 of Mighty Morphin. And then from Marvel, we have issue 22 of New Mutants. And the variant cover for New Mutants is right there. And then from DC Black Label series, we have book 5 of James Tynion's A Nice House on the Lake. And there's the variant cover for that. And then from Scout Comics, we have issue 1 of Night of the Cadillac. And that looks very intriguing. So that looks pretty cool. From AWA Upshot, we have issue 1 of Out. And the variant cover for that is right there. Scout Comics is up next with issue 3 of Red Shift. Dynamite's up next with issue 2 of Red Sonja, and that's being written by Mirka Andolfo, for those of you who are wondering. And there's the variant cover for Red Sonja, issue 2. Then we have from Oni Press, issue 1 of Rick and Morty present Snuffles Goes to War. Probably the most anticipated book for Mr. Fox this week is Image Publishing's Rick Remender's new A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. And if you've not read Rick Remender, do yourself a favor and read yourself some Rick Remender. You'll love every one of them. Just don't follow him on social media unless you're hateful. And that's the variant cover for Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. I think that's the 1 in 25 variant. Marvel is up next with Savage Avengers 25. Aftershock Comics is out with book 4 of Seven Swords. Scout Comics is out with issue 2 of Snatched. Sounds like my prom date. IDW is up next with issue 25 of Star Trek Year 5. Also from IDW, issue 3 of Star Wars Adventures Ghost of Vader's Castle. And there's the variant for that. Also from IDW, Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, issue 9. DC is up next with issue 8 of The Swamp Thing. And there is the gorgeous variant cover for that. Again, that's one I would have had up for cover of the week if we were allowed to do the voting. I think COVID shut down all the voting for cover of the week. We're hoping to appeal that with the governor. Zenoscope is up next with Van Helsing, Beast of Exmoor. And then from Image Publishing, issue 24 of The Walking Dead Deluxe. And there's one of the variant covers. I think that's the B cover. Tony Moore. And then we have the We Are the Walking Dead variant right there. Then from Absolute Comics Group, issue 7 of White Widow. It is the foil variant arrived. The other one arrived 2 weeks ago. The other 2 covers. That's the foil variant just arrived. From DC, out this week is something very impressive, and certainly for the young ladies in the audience, I would recommend this highly. It is the 80th anniversary of Wonder Woman's release, and they have a thicker than normal comic book celebrating that with multiple covers. And so that is one of the covers. This is the film-inspired variant, and this is the television-inspired variant. This is the animation-inspired variant. This is the wraparound cover variant. This is the Golden Age variant. This is the Silver Age variant. Same book, just different covers. This is the Bronze Age variant. This is the Modern Age variant. And then finally, for the comics this week, from Dark Horse Publishing, we have issue 5 of The Worst Dudes. So that's all the comics that we got in this week. Again, a reminder, the last Saturday of the month, I believe is the 30th of October, will be Halloween comic extravaganza, and then we'll have free books to give away from several different publishers on that. So want to push that. We should have some artists in here as well doing some sketches. Remember, all these items will go on sale at 10 a.m. Tomorrow on Wednesday here at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. Thanks so much.